It's a surreal place. Sand, grass, sky, and ocean. There's no trees around. It's so much sky and so much ocean and this tiny sliver of land. It feels so strange to be there. No matter where you go, you can see the ocean on all sides of you. Colors are so different. You have beige, you have bright, bright blues, and you have just this amazing rich green. And you have these huge grasses kind of being buffeted around in the wind. And then sometimes you'll get down into the inside of the island, and you have an area that has plants from the boreal, plants from the tundra, and plants that could be, southern Saskatchewan. It's a restricted set of diversity, and that's what makes it really interesting, is it's a simplified ecosystem. For a long time, it was occupied entirely by seals, and that was it. And people over the centuries have tried to put their own stamp on it. People tried to farm there. People tried to plant thousands of trees, turn it into a plantation, or stabilize the island. People have tried to put different livestock on the island, from foxes and cows and sheep and rabbits, everything that you can imagine. They've tried it. And what's really interesting is this tiny sliver of land has managed to resist most attempts at changing it, with the exception of a few introduced species and these horses. It really shows you this resilience of some of these ecosystems. So it's really interesting to see when you throw a bunch of things at an island, what sticks. And horses are one of those. It's an interesting amount of human history that has intersected with the natural history of the place. Sable Island is such a special place to so many people, and the horses are such a special part of it. And a question that we often get is, so how are the horses affecting the island? And it's hard to say, oh, we don't know. No idea. We have a lack of an understanding of how they're impacting the vegetation and the insect communities and the endemic species that are on the island. So it's nice to be able to say, we're working on it. That feels great. This is just a fact-finding mission, trying to understand a little bit more how they're impacting the landscape and the diversity that exists there. So in 2021, we set up these fences. So we went in and we measured all these parameters. We measured soil, dune height, we took drone photos, we estimated every bit of vegetation that was growing in there in terms of biomass, diversity, amount of flowers being produced. We collected insects from all of these areas. And then once the fences went up, we knew exactly what had been there before we started.
On a du mal à voir où l'eau finit et les nuages commencent. Alors, c'est l'ancien poteau du télégraphe qui reliait toutes les stations ici sur l'île. Alors, il n'y a pas de végétation tout autour parce que les chevaux viennent ici pour se gratter. Puisqu'il n'y a pas d'arbres sur l'île, n'importe quand ils voient un poteau comme ça, ou une structure rigide, ils viennent et ils en profitent pour soulager un petit peu. Ici, c'est l'amophile elle-même qui fleurit, et on voit une différence vraiment marquée à l'intérieur qu'à l'extérieur. Alors, c'est pas juste le broutement, mais c'est aussi à cause de la densité de l'herbe, ils changent de stratégie de reproduction. Alors, ils font beaucoup plus de fleurs à l'intérieur. Alors ça, c'est une différence auquel on ne s'attendait pas. On sait qu'ils ont une influence, mais c'est difficile de voir à quel point on regarde autour de nous, l'île est couverte de végétation. Alors évidemment, les chevaux ne broutent pas toute l'herbe. Et à l'intérieur des exclos, non seulement les déplacements sont limités, mais aussi il n'y a plus de dépôts d'excréments. Donc on a perdu une source de nutriments pour les plantes. Alors il y a aussi cet impact qu'on va voir. Bien qu'il y ait de l'herbe partout, quand ils broutent dans certains endroits, là, ça risque d'avoir une plus grande influence sur les dunes, justement parce que c'est sur les bords que le sable va se capturer le plus. Et puis de l'autre côté de la colline, il y a un étang. Les chevaux dépendent de l'eau fraîche pour leur survie, donc ils passent beaucoup de temps autour des étangs, ils broutent partout, ils piétinent partout, et ils laissent des excréments et des fois des carcasses autour des étangs. Évidemment, ça change la qualité de l'eau et l'environnement pour les créatures et les plantes qui habitent dans les étangs. C'est pour ça qu'on a voulu faire 3 exclos qui comprenaient à l'intérieur des étangs.
I think it's really important to understand the way different ecologies interact, especially, something like a herbivore and a plant. They have this relationship that we don't fully understand yet. The landscape shapes the herbivore, and the herbivore shapes the landscape. I think it's worth understanding, especially in the face of changing climates and habitat destruction. There's value in understanding what it is doing and saving what we can, protecting what we can. If we understand this system, we have an increased knowledge of other systems. Across the island, we're seeing some changes, but a lot of it is going to have to wait until the final year of data collection. So we see these changes in landforms. We see the grass building up and catching sand, contributing to dune formation. We see changes in the plant communities, definitely, and we see changes in the ponds. But without the final year of data and students to analyze that data, we can't really conclude anything quite yet. I hope that the horses get to stay there. They've been there for so long. I hope that they get to continue living free, dying free. I do hope more broadly that climate change can be slightly stopped so that we still have an island to go back to.